I already told them, I said I will add more teams when we get 15 people. No problem. Whatever, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's enough to keep a track of for now.
Well, that's what we were saying earlier. It's gonna let. Well, it's right now. I feel like it's a good size. It's about like cutting the fat. Uh, are you trying to get into the game? Oh, on the Overwatch servers. Damn. It's weird. Ooh, show me the money.
Alright.
All right.
I won't be talking. I'll just be
Still
doing the
perfect enough.
camera. Yeah.
I feel like the Xbox delay, like it's a split second, but you can't tell when someone else starts talking until it's too late.
Let me make. Alright, Bill Murray, your audio is not included right now. Yeah.
Check, check, check.
I'll tell you in 20 seconds.
Okay.
The delay.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, perfect. I'll start inviting people now.
Cool.
Let's just get Woody Calf in here.
It's his team, right?
Yeah.
He's
I don't know. I don't see the other captain on here. Hopefully he
Oh no.
I
one
mean
of those
they can
guys.
play as long as they have 4. He set the
Yeah.
match up, so he could be invisible too. A lot of people are playing invisible.
Yeah, we have
Everybody's
some.
playing invisible.
Yeah. So I'll let them get their people in here.
Cool.
There you go. There's 5. Kevin is on this team, and Rhino Dog's on the other team. Right? What the hell's going on here?
As we get this set up, welcome everyone watching. This is William Shatner of Overwatch Divas, and with me is Bill Murray, also of Overwatch Divas. Getting ready to watch a match between Zarya Kiddin and Bastions Batallion. Week 1 of the X League. I'm looking at the standings right now, and every match so far has been pretty close. The numbers don't tell the whole story, I guess, but we've got all 2-1s. No one's been shut out completely. So that's pretty good for week 1 that everything worked out. And it looks like we lost Bill Murray. That might be the story of the night.
All right.
You might want to just hop in. Oh, he's back.
Uh,
I just got a
Yeah.
text. Not okay. That wasn't the. That was a mistake. Oh, okay. Is it a higher number? Oh, there you go. It's improvement. Oh.
Why is he inviting me to play? All right, let me see what's. What do you guys only have 4? Yeah, nobody told me, so I didn't know that. Unbelievable. Yeah, let me see. I'm looking now. What's going on, brother? Yeah, I guess so. Oh. Come on, man. He's. Yeah, we're streaming right now. I invited him already and sent him a message. Okay. Give me 1 second. Not necessarily. Dude, these kids are trying. Temple is the first one. And then your captain gets to pick one, and their captain gets to pick one. Whoever loses the first game picks the second map. I just sent a message to one of the free agents that's online to see if she can play. Can't get on just yet. Are you fucking kidding me? No. Unbelievable. Soul plan. Now the captain didn't show up, and neither did 4 people on the team, so they all got booted. Alright. He's saying he's not home. Whatever. Destiny, if you're watching the stream, stop fucking messaging me for a couple minutes. God damn it, dude. That's who I was trying to get to talk to. I didn't even know he'd join. He'll be spectating on for the stream if I can find you guys a 6th. Would you rather drop? What? Would you rather drop? Yeah, I'll move him over. Would you rather drop somebody and have a free agent, or would you rather play with a hard AI? Because I don't have any of these subs on right now. Yeah, he's saying he's at a friend's house. That's what he messaged me. There's 2 free agents that are on, but that would mean you'd have to drop somebody. Okay. He's yeah, there a lot of teams are going. A lot of teams are dealing with that. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna yeah, we're gonna have to weed out people like that in the beginning. It's a little bit of growing pains, but we'll get there. All right, Plan B, you're in here. Oh shit! All right, let me shoot him an invite, and then we'll get started. He's low. He's a bronze. So, but he's a Reinhardt Roadhog main. See what you can work with. I'm sure it's better than a hard AI. There you go. Alright, there's plan B. This is your new team. Alright, help him out. Alright, and are you guys ready if I start in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Alright, I'll send both the captains a message. Alright. Alright. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I had to. I got a guy that's playing Madden, so he can't play.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. So they cut him and added this Plan B from the free agent list. That's
Okay,
what
yeah,
we
I was
were
gonna say that
doing.
seems like a pretty easy cut and dry
That
cut.
yeah.
Guys playing Madden and he can't play for this previously
Yeah.
scheduled event.
Yeah.
It comes back to like, come on, dude, like it's so disrespectful to everyone else. Are we, Steve?
All right.
You have to include your audio again,
Yeah, I was just gonna say. All right,
and then
and
let me
then
know when we're ready. I know we're broadcasting.
we are. Yes, I am
Okay.
going to
Cool.
send
think
both
it's
the
on now.
captains a message.
All right, I'm gonna do the
And when they
intro
both
again that I
reply-
worked so hard on.
Yes.
That was the worst intro ever. I didn't even hear
It
it.
was all right. Oh god. All right, welcome everyone to the X League Week 1. We've got a match tonight between Zarya, Kiddin and Bastions Batallion. Could be pretty interesting to watch them. I'm William Shatner of Overwatch Divas, and here with me is Bill Murray, also of Overwatch Divas.
What's up? That's all I'm gonna say. What's
Um,
up?
Yeah, that's all you need to say. What's said is said.
Now entering the temple of Anubis.
So we're starting out on the map of the week, as all the matches have been so far. This has been a fun one to watch because we know it's coming, and so everyone's been able to plan a little bit and be able to have an idea of what to do for a while.
My camera is flying all over the place.
Oh yeah, the controls of spectating are a
Oh
lot
my
of fun.
lord. You
Yeah,
warned about this. I was definitely
I
warned
tried
about
to.
this, so.
So this will be fun to watch. So far, all of the matches have been pretty close. We've got 2-1 victories across the board. No one's sort of shut anyone out. I know we weren't prepared for this map, and we sort of got steamrolled in the first couple of minutes. So we'll see if these guys have had some time to prepare and learn from our mistakes.
So yeah, it's a really tough map. You can get exposed really easily, especially with a lot of the aerial characters, like a good Pharah. It just becomes difficult, and there's a lot of choke points,
Yeah,
especially on offense. It's definitely a difficult map. I think one of the more difficult ones, for sure.
yeah, we saw that earlier when Grundle, I believe was the guy's name, Grundle Bob or Grundle Mom, something like that. Well, he was flying around as Pharah, and the other team wasn't countering him.
There
And
we
just
go.
kind of was able to dominate. So let's see what matchups do we have right now. We have a Bastion, Mercy, Roadhog, Pharah, Symmetra, and Reinhardt versus Pharah, Mercy, Lucio, Reinhardt, Soldier, and Zarya. So that's interesting. The Bastion pick is always a risky one. It can pay off, when it works, but you got to know when to back off of it. And he's got set up right around the corner here. And we're about to start.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Bastion. I think it's just really limited. I mean, you have one point you're trying to hold. Once they break through, it's kind of useless.
Oh yeah, I agree.
So,
That being said,
I don't
he just took that
But,
Pharah out from the sky. Nobody knows he was there.
can definitely be something that they're not used to and they're not expecting. But yeah,
He caught him off guard, which is really what you need to do. It's a big advantage if you have a Bastion and they don't see it coming. So here they're fighting at the choke. The offensive team right now doesn't seem to really have a direction that they're set on going. It looks like they're trying to go right. There's a Roadhog waiting right there for them.
the Reinhardt Roadhog though on defense, I'm not really sure. They're not really using Reinhardt's shield very well at all. I mean, they just by himself out there with his shield up, just taking damage, not really doing much. But it
Yeah.
is holding them back, so I don't know.
There's a lot of confusion, I think, that can happen early on. But they're holding them off. They haven't gotten past the choke, really. Symmetra's got a microwave set up on the right over there. That looks like Zarya has just gone into, and they're making their push.
There's your Bastion again.
All right, that Reinhardt's by himself over there. It's a pretty common place where teams like to attack. I'm surprised
Oh,
they're
Lucio
not...
with a pick off there.
Yeah, look at that. Darian Payton. Oh, look at that. The Symmetra is just...
Okay, sentries are going down.
Roadhog gets a pick. Nice pick there. Mercy goes down. That's going to hurt. And Roadhog with another pick. Rampage is taking people out left and right. You see Farah, Kevin KV is flying around back near their spawn. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. He's all the way back at their spawn. And he's just waiting there. It's an interesting strategy. I guess we'll see how it works out for him. Bastion's
I think
on
they
the
really
stairs.
gotta
He's
avoid
getting hit.
that left side though. Like they have a Bastion posted up that is just laying into them right now.
Yeah, you know what? The one thing about Bastion is if the strategy changes when you're against them, so or it should change.
I think trying to break through or get somebody to kind of isolate him or try to go around and flank to pull him around and spin him would be a better option than just trying to like muscle through, because it doesn't
Definitely.
seem to be effective right now. Like they just have too much bulk. The heals are good.
Oh yeah, Tracer would be
It's
perfect right now for
pretty
that,
short
just to
up.
spin him around and sort of force him to. And wow, what a move by the defensive team. Reinhardt goes in, slaps him silly. Farah uses her ult really well, and that's one of the things that's really risky when you get into that little box over there. Is it's tight quarters, and once people start dropping ults, it's easy to lose control of everything real fast. And they've reset. They're doing a good job of grouping up at least.
Yeah, they have everything covered really well. I mean, they're kind of following them to where they want them to go, it seems. They haven't really had many options to spread out or to maneuver anywhere besides that little choke point on the left.
Yeah.
And
Farah
as much
uses
as they're
her
trying.
ult to, that was interesting.
Zarya
Farah used
ult.
her ult to take out the Bastion. Mercy with a big res there. Zarya ult, I would have liked to have seen them combo that. Maybe a little communication mishap there, but it looks like they're in. They just need to get a couple picks. Kevin KV is flying around, and Symmetra's got him. Oh!
they're taking them
Brought
down.
down by the Symmetra.
That Bastion
Not-
ult took down a couple, and Symmetra's cleaning up right now.
Symmetra is
Wow.
not your typical Farah counter, but it worked out there, and they hold them.
Complete.
That was very solid all around. I mean, the Bastion's always
Yeah.
risky, but it didn't seem like they had much of a counter for him. He didn't have any issues having to move or having to heal himself. He just posted up and just did damage. Just did what he does.
Yeah, it's high risk, high reward, and it worked out for them. They got it done. The other team they didn't counter, which you have to sort of dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge in Overwatch a bit.
Oh, somebody left? Oh, we got people spectating.
Yeah, there's a couple spectators.
going
I
on
think
here?
they're trying to control it. If you
Get
are
out here.
watching and you're spectating, try to just watch on the Twitch stream, because it lags the server a little bit and messes up the
Get outta here.
players. Yeah, get. If you don't like
Get
it,
outta
get out. All right, so now teams switch sides. We've got. Let me see which team's which, so we can.
I got my camera angles. I'm so sorry if you're seeing my camera right now because I am all over the place.
No, it's just the host camera, so you can do whatever you
Oh,
want.
thank
with the
God.
camera. We've got
Oh, in that
Zarya
case,
Kiddin on.
don't mind me.
We've got Zarya Kiddin. Oh, it's paused again. Zarya Kiddin on defense this time, and Bastion's Batallion on offense. Now, in retrospect, the Bastion pick could have been predicted by the team name.
Yeah, right.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe it was only a surprise to dummies like me, but still, it worked out for them. Now Zarya Kiddin is taking a different defensive approach. They've got a Junkrat who can be devastating on this map, but he's pretty easily countered, so we'll see how that works out. Meanwhile, Bastion's Battalion's got a little more bulk on their side.
Yeah, especially with the Reinhardt, which has been a seemingly common pick for every team so far.
Yeah.
And Using Tracer to disrupt a little bit, get behind him and break down that barrier is going to be nice. Spinning there, Reinhardt around. I don't know if the Junkrat's going to be as effective, but it's still possible, especially because there's a lot of high points he can stay at on this map. It's a little bit to his advantage on defense to be around, but...
Yeah, the Battalion's breaking through. That Tracer, exactly what you said. That Tracer, she didn't do much, but she, if you can turn a couple people or their entire team around because they panic when they hear the point getting captured, you know, that's pretty significant in its own. I know you like to do that when you play Tracer.
Yeah, it's one of the best reasons to use her as. I mean, she goes down pretty fast, and especially when you're going against like big tanks, it becomes the longer the battle goes on, the bigger of disadvantage you're at with your cooldowns going away. But if you can just spin them, especially with the Reinhardts, and get them kind of like spread apart and
oh man,
just disrupt a little bit, it makes a big difference. But they seem to be pushing pretty well, and she's doing a good job at it.
Yeah, it was a good job by good job by Zarya Kiddin me. Holding off that push. That was a pretty solid push there. A pick by the Zenyatta. That's always, I mean, that's one of the huge advantages of the Zenyatta, right? Having that little bit of offense. So that's got to be good for them to see. Zarya's charged up on those stairs.
I haven't seen many ults though, although the defense is stacking them up right now, so they're gonna be holding on, especially that Zenyatta ult.
Yeah, if you look at the ult
Junkrat ult coming in from somewhere.
Yeah, they're sitting on 3 ults now.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready to... There it is, to eat that Roadhog.
There it goes. Wow, look at that combo.
But the res, a big res. It actually might turn it because they use all their ults to then get res back. It's kind of even playing field now. It looks like defense is going down.
And Darian Payton uses the res just before Witty Cap goes down. This is close. They've got a lot of bulk.
That Zenyatta goes down. Oh, Zenyatta pick off from Zarya. That Zenyatta goes down. That might be it. Oh, they're out of the play.
Looks like they got it. Witty Calf is... Witty Calf's got to make a decision here. If he gets caught up, you know, he's got to decide whether or not he wants to try to get this, or he might get caught up. And with that, then on the Lucio, so he's a little safe. But
that thing's gonna do it right there. Yeah. Wow. It was pretty much that ult combo. Once they wasted their ults, once they blew their ults and they got the res off, it was pretty much back to even playing ground. And
wow. Too much, but you know, that's when it works, and it was a hell of a game plan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of gimmicky stuff, man. I feel like that stuff's like gimmicky. You see the kid with the the Reinhardt shield, the Mercy buff, the that wasn't as extreme, but it worked out well though. I mean, it was definitely effective. It's not a common thing to see. There. It was very effective though. Actually, the first match, I think they tried that. One of the teams. They had like the tank set up, with like the Reinhardt, the Mercy, and it worked briefly, but they countered it. It was countered well, and that was just in that instance right there. It was not countered well.
Yeah, great first match game by Bastions. You know, there's still 2 left. There's still time to adjust, and I'm excited to see what the next map's going to be. So I believe Zarya Kiddin me is going to pick the map. I don't even know. Based on their lineup, they could go either way with which type of map they'd go. A lot of teams for their home maps have been picking hybrids. I don't think I've seen a control yet. Or even really, I mean, we picked Dorado and got our asses kicked on it. So
yeah, not my choice.
Dorado.
There you go. Maybe they'll have better luck than we have.
Yeah. We've actually seen a couple times now where the home team is losing on their own maps. So better luck to Zarya Kiddin me than we had on Dorado.
I think people are going to stay off the control style maps because I feel like it's with the attack defense style, it makes it a little bit easier to kind of gauge if your strengths and weaknesses. Like on a control point when it's like a mad rush to the middle, it can go either way more times. The defense or our makeup is good at this map or streaks of winning some and losing some, and I feel like our consistency lies with the escort style maps.
Yeah, we are seeing a lot of escort or hybrids.
Traveling to Dorado.
Here we go, Dorado. I'm having flashbacks right now. Post
I
stress,
hate this place.
post traumatic stress disorder. Sorry, I brain farted there for a second, but it wasn't good. Let's see what they choose right away. There's a fire pick. Okay.
Pretty much the same team, kind of looks like.
Yeah, no
Not
Bastion
much
this
different.
time, but Farah, Zarya, Roadhog, Acer. That's a pretty good lineup. They're sticking with the 3 tanks. You're not seeing it too much in like the meta anymore, but this also isn't that, this is a completely different kind of game, so
I think
it'll
part of it
still
too
work.
is
Both
that,
teams are going through 3 tanks.
but I think part of it is I feel it's so hard to consider, especially for the offensive team, like Roadhog a true tank. I mean, like even before he was like nerfed or messed around a little bit, like his damage never changed. He still does a ton of damage. I mean, like he's so aggressive a play style that I don't really. It's hard to consider him a true tank, like Bastion or not Bastion, like Reinhardt or someone someone who just is limited
Sure.
with the damage done. I mean, even Zarya. I mean, it charges Zarya to so much damage, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I think Diva. I think that the Ana nerf was really what stopped that from being as effective. But we'll
Yeah,
see.
plus the hook,
Yeah,
that annoying hook. God, I hate that hook.
the hook might be better than ever. At least it brings it to you in front of them. Wet Grandpa's in the air. Wet Grandpa. I'm going to be attached to that name a lot just because I like to say Wet Grandpa.
It rolls up the tongue pretty easily, too.
It does roll out. The Wet Grandpas roll off the tongue. Wet.
So definitely conceding
Wet Grandpa.
the first point, which is pretty common. Let them come down the alleyway, funnel in. Don't try to hold them right in front of their base. It's kind of silly when they spawn right there. I mean, you're going to get overwhelmed eventually, so better to kind of give yourself a buffer.
Yeah.
Reinhardt for Reinhardt here, though. Not a lot on defense, though. Not a lot behind him coming at. There we go. May finally getting into the battle here. Looks like defense barrier's gonna fall first, but
Rampage almost got a pick on May. But she got out of it. It was a nice freeze.
that Tracer coming around to disrupt needs to try to get that Mercy down. They'll definitely have a better chance of pushing through. Looks like he's struggling a little bit with all the bulk they have back there with the Zarya and the May.
Yeah, again, Rampage twice has hooked May, and twice she's gotten away. He's got to be kicking himself about that one. That's rough. Good job getting out of that.
It's like Farrah got behind a little bit briefly. Ooh, 76 is gonna take her down though.
May freeze.
Oh wow,
Take
1 for
advantage
1
of it.
though. Tracer's coming around for that
Reinhardt's
Mercy
down.
now. Looks like Roadhog's gonna have to fall back.
Enemy contact.
Zarya's by herself, and Zarya's down. And they held it. That's a good job.
My ultimate is charging.
Got some ults now ready on both teams. 3-2. You got Reinhardt and Zarya ults. They don't really have anything to combine it with right now. Roadhog's getting close to his ult.
Now the offense should be pretty good. Farrah's almost there. Briefly, they'll have the now they have Reinhardt. They'll have the Zarya, so they have a couple options with the Tracer, Farrah, the Zarya, and the Reinhardt. Defensively, they're pretty solid. I mean, I don't think they have anything to combo offensively with their Zarya, besides the 76. But
Oh, there's the Zarya. Oh, look at that
There it
combo.
is.
Wow. Wet Grandpa was flying around behind for,
looks like
for a
Tracer's
little
gonna take
bit,
this, and there goes Woody Calf.
and that's a wipe.
Oh, and a team kill, wow.
Kill. That's brutal. That
And
was
they
a
didn't
great
even use
combo.
all of them.
No, they've still got the res.
My ultimate is charging.
Wow, good play.
Roadhog Reinhardt's a good combo too. So they got some options on the next push as well.
Much better.
And I hate that Reinhardt ult too, man. It reaches. I feel like it reaches so far. You could be up on upper levels, and all, I don't know the dynamics of it to where it hits and doesn't, because I can never escape it.
It just always hits. If it's me, it's
It's
just
like
always
ridiculous. Yeah, I always get picked up in it. This is Zarya
Alright,
ult here,
used her
so
ult.
we get
Can
in
they
with it.
capitalize here? It's just her on her own. And that's a mistake that I was doing the other night a lot. It's just sort of using it without any support. It's early in the season. I think as teams start playing more, they'll communicate that a little better. But you know, you hate to think of it as a wasted ult, but you know, the offense is still chugging along. It didn't really slow them down at all.
Yeah, I think it's important to remember, like, not to panic and use them. Like, even if you feel in a situation where it's gonna try to maybe help keep you alive briefly, it's not worth it if the rest of your team's dead. And that's the most important thing to remember is like using your ult to try to get one pick-off kill when your entire team is down and the rest of the enemy team is still moving the checkpoint.
And I promised you I'd be saying Wet Grandpa more, and he is coming up behind, grabbing a health pack, and let's see if he's going to be able to get some picks from behind here. No one sees him. McCree sees him now, and he takes McCree out.
Oh, this is a better
Taking
camera
some
angle.
shots
I was
from
not
Risky.
doing this before. Now I'm like sailing around.
Oh yeah.
This is way better.
Good shield by Zarya, and there goes
Zarya in the
ult.
middle. We got a couple actually with it. Reinhardt with the pin, but not didn't really pick anybody up.
Not as well as last time. Mercy just gets out of that Mei ult. That was close.
Oh, and Rez picked him
one
up
for
though.
one with the reses.
I would have held on to that res though there because they already got the checkpoint. You're gonna
Yeah.
spawn pretty close anyway. It's not really worth blowing your res for it. But they've been getting them pretty quickly, so I mean I don't think it's gonna cause any issues.
Great
But-
shield there, by the way, by Rhino Dog. His Reinhardt got pulled up, and he got a shield off before Roadhog could do any damage to him. Nice move.
Little wave from Reinhardt there. That's not nice.
I think that's one of the biggest things I see people playing Zarya doing is they just throw their shields around trying to get charges. And when you're playing against a Roadhog, you can really screw with his head when you're shielding everyone he hooks if you save it for that. We got a
Hey, man, you
Winston
gotta
switch.
you gotta shield your tracer, man. It's like super important. Always shield your tracer. Remember that.
Roadhog ult in this hallway.
Roadhog ult
That
in the
is
hallway.
Worst place you could want to be stuck with a Roadhog ult. Good move by Slim Thug as he got a couple guys trapped in there, and that can be devastating being stuck in close quarters with Roadhog. So they're moving it back a little bit. They have plenty of time. They've got over 2 minutes still, so hopefully they'll group up a little bit. Mei is moving up, and she might get punished for it, but she's safe. She's still up there.
Now here's one thing I don't like though is when you get on these maps and you're in these obvious areas you're gonna come through, just don't go down the middle. Just don't. Like, don't go down the middle. Just go on the side, like group together, like try to go somewhere they're not gonna just be able to see you from a mile away because it just allows them to set up a lot better.
Sorry.
If you come
Yeah,
through
they are
that
getting-
room and
they
you're
are
on
getting
top,
picked.
you can get behind them, but like you come right down the
Winston
middle,
gets-
they watch you do it. And now you're stuck into now they're stuck in a room, an easy spot for a male. Yeah, at least 2, maybe even 3.
Roadhog goes down.
Now the Mercy's by herself, trying to get away. McCree
Really
picked
good
her off.
defense so far. You know, they were slacking a little bit at the beginning, but they're holding this corner really well. And if they can hold it for another minute, they may be able to, you know, salvage a game that was kind of rough at the beginning for them.
That was a really well countered Zarya, by the way. A Reinhardt shield and a Mei wall, both to protect them, to keep as much of them alive as they could. It was really well done.
Yeah.
That's so annoying,
being
that Mei
said,
wall on that.
I must have blinked
So
or something because their team got wiped, and I don't know what happened there. And Rampage gets his ult disrupted.
Well, Farah
The Wet
pushes back.
Grandpa! The Wet Grandpa, but they're leaving the...
Yeah, Mercy had to hop off it. She was the only one there.
Oh, God.
See, now that they're stuck inside that, they don't have anyone to counter the Farah. They tried with the McCree, but
This Mei is doing a really good job. She's doing, as I say that, she dies, but she's staying alive. She's pestering, which is really what you're supposed to do as their pester and help to get picks.
no one's even shooting their Farah. There we go. All right, guys, good job.
Rampage with another ult. That was pretty fast. Oh, and wow. That Roadhog died after Rampage. And this
Yeah, but
looks
that
like it's
didn't
gonna
need
be
to.
it. Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice little recovery there by Zarya Kiddin at the end, but Batallion just, they stormed through that most of that map, and they had too much time. Too much time for them to really recover all the way.
And boom goes the dynamite.
And boom goes the dynamite. So that's, they set a pretty high bar for what Zarya Kiddin is going to have to do this time around. And they need to get all the way, hopefully with a little more time, some time left if they want to have a chance at winning the match. And surprise, surprise, Bastion's Batallion is going back with Bastion again.
That's your boy, Wet Grandpa.
My boy, Wet Grandpa.
I mean, you're not supposed to play favorites, but I mean, whatever, I guess. I just wanted to point out how impressive that Mei was that game. Mei and Wet Grandpa flying around as as Bastion was really kicking ass too. And with Symmetra. Symmetra's always a fun pick because if you're good with Symmetra, she can really be a pain in the ass. If you're not good with Symmetra, she can be a complete waste. So we'll see what Rhino Dog is, but I mean, the updates they made to her have been huge
improvements.
improvements. I mean, like the ability to just put all your turrets down at once. Her shield is awesome. It's essentially a second Reinhardt shield that you can just mobilize whenever you want. She has a lot more damage, a lot more range.
Well, she's a good counter to all the teams that are
And her
using
shield
Reinhardt because
generator.
it goes right through his shield, and you can get, you can poke. And there's the Bastion setup with a Mei buff. I'm sorry, Mercy buff.
They have the Mei to
here,
kind of isolate that wall out.
Yeah, what you risk here is them sort of just going by under you. Now they're smart. Some people will put almost their entire team up there. They've got half of them down on the ground, sort of stopping the payload from moving forward, which is good. You have to have a little balance, or else you risk it just sort of going right out under you, and then you're seceding the ground.
Yeah, see, here's where you need to get people to go around. You need a Genji, a Tracer, somebody that's going to go around, and Sombra, someone to pick off that Bastion and stop them up there, because you're just going to funnel in and just feed ults at this point. Trying to get that corner is not going to be worth it. Like, they really need to get someone to go around that instead of trying to try to muscle it through. It's not going to happen. I mean, they were untouched. That Reinhardt shield barely fell.
Yep. Yeah, you're right, and that was the mistake last time, the first map where they didn't really counter the Bastion. And he's not that hard to counter, but you have to do it. You have to try.
If they didn't put a Mei wall up top, put that wall right on him or in front of him to kind of push them away, knock them down, do something to kind of get that payload around the corner, because
all they gotta do is get around.
They're just feeding ults. Yeah, they're feeding it. They're not going to be able to pass through.
Speaking of feeding ults, it looks like Bastion's ult's ready. Wonder when
once he pops down.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna wait till they get around that corner and drop down and go behind
that's
him.
that's what I would do. But I don't play Bastion, so that might be the wrong thing to do. So who knows?
My ultimate is ready.
This is where Symmetra
sort
of is sneakily effective when she's got her shield generator, and the other team doesn't even look like they're looking for it. It's kind of hard without like a Tracer or a Genji, or even a Pharah, or something.
They're not adjusting. What I don't
Why
understand is why is no one going down below and going through the building to the left side instead of going up the street and trying to muscle it through? Just go down, go around, and try to get behind them a little bit.
Oh, they do have a
move that Bastion. Yeah, but he's still go up the middle.
The only thing that's rough is, the Bastion's
shield.
behind a Reinhardt shield. Yeah, they're gonna have to really get something.
Like I was saying, like Bastion has no line of sight. If you go under through the tunnel to the left, you can get below there and not have to worry about him instead of trying to fight him on the street level.
Right, kudos to Genji for trying.
There you
to
go. Here we go.
There,
Now we have Mei going around sneakily. See? Sneaky.
Yeah.
Get a freeze on the Bastion. Oh, she wasted her ult. She missed
no!
That's terrible.
She's got to be kicking herself about that. That's
gotta hurt so
that's
bad.
rough. It was such a good move. It was so close to
that
working.
hurt
And
me.
she threw it right past.
I think you
that
forgot
hurt
how
to
it
watch.
works for a second.
Maybe.
I've been there, man. I've been there, man.
Tried to,
Don't
like,
worry about
sticky
it. It
or Halo
happens.
style. Maybe she
Oh,
thought she
right.
was Tracer. She was playing like she thought she was Tracer.
That was so cheeky, man. I saw him going behind. I was like, oh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. They have no idea. McCree shot, there we go.
Reinhardt gets
Bastion's
taken
down. McCree had some nice shots to take him down pretty well. Looks like they can maybe get around here. Oh, don't let him turn. Oh, you gonna get anything with that? No.
So we're coming down the
Just
last
wasting
20
ultimate. I don't
seconds.
really know if that 76 got anything with that. This feels very reminiscent of what happened to us.
Yeah,
With
once you
different
start hearing
characters.
that countdown music, you start to panic and you start wasting ults. And KevKV tried to take the payload behind them. He got it like 5 meters. Nice try, buddy. Good move. Genji's in with his last second ult. And
He's gonna do it,
Roadhog
looks
just
like.
shuts him down right in the face.
Bastion's on the payload now. There's no chance. Wow.
And that's going to be the match. We still have a third game to play, but apparently Zarya Kiddin's only weakness is bullets, and a lot of them, because Bastion was just laying into him both these maps.
Yeah, he's not being contested at all, really. I mean, they killed him once there, I think. They got 1 kill on him, and it was at
Yeah.
that point.
They were doing well everything else, but you know that Bastion right there, they just
Oh, I love seeing them
sort
Tracer play the games.
of laid
That's
down.
how good this was, I bet.
Ooh, I missed that one. That's a good, nice little play there. Good win by Bastions. That's 2 games in a row that they've locked up. We still have a third. We're gonna have to watch and see what map they get to pick the map now. Just like I said, this is eerily reminiscent of what happened to us. That being said, we were able to lock up the last map. So you never know, and it's really important. I mean, no one's lost all 3 yet, and so there's a lot of ties right now, and there's 15 weeks left. So being able to lock up, being able to lose 2-1 instead of 3-0, could, you know, have effects down the road.
I like to see something a little different. I like to see, like, Sky Industries or something. I don't know. We've seen a lot. We've seen the same maps. Oasis. Whoa, okay.
Is this different enough for you?
Yeah. I hate Oasis so much. I hate everything.
I suck at it.
I don't like change.
I
That's my problem.
haven't
don't
played
like change.
it. I haven't played it enough to really. I mean, I know some of the strategies out there, but I just haven't had the chance to play it a lot to really know the best way to play it.
That's all right. Some of them. I like the one. I don't know the names of them either. I don't even know like what the 3 parts. University, I think. I like that one.
Yeah, that's
think
one
I
of
do.
them. That's not
Maybe I
bad.
do. That's a name. That's a name that I just said. So maybe I like that one. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds right.
I remember the name.
Actually,
I
you
do
know
want the
what?
pirate
Since we
ship.
probably have people in the
I think there's
league
that one.
watching this. We love Oasis. You should totally pick Oasis against us. It's our best. It's our worst map. I'm sorry, it's our best map. You know, we always win every time. So pick Oasis
Got
against
the ball
us.
on that one.
Yeah, no, I fucked up.
All right.
Welcome to Oasis.
They don't know who this is right now. We could just
State
say, we could just
secrets.
make up names.
I'm Walliam Shitner, and this is Bal Murray, not of
Figure out a name.
Overwatch Divas.
Yeah, shout out to all our Overwatch divas watching us right now. I know you're out there.
I don't think they're out there.
Yeah, they are. They gotta be.
Oh, maybe they are. I don't know.
Bet they're watching. We got some honorary divas watching too. Blake Lively. She's watching right now.
The honorary divas.
She's more famous than Bill
Okay,
Murray, so.
Maybe with 15-year-olds. I don't really know. Are either of these the U16 teams? I don't think so. So that's interesting because both of these teams were drafted. So to see Bastion's Batallion come out so strong with a team that was sort of drafted and hadn't played much together before is kind of scary. All right, here we go.
What we got here? Oh, Lucio. Oh. I thought hurricane season was over.
This map Oasis brought to you by tap water. It's not from a fountain, it's from a tap.
Feed the beast.
And Mercy, that
Oh,
Winston
wow.
is chasing
My
that Mercy
lord.
around. Maxudi gets her. I mean, that was a shame. That was a hate crime.
Can you say that on Twitch?
I don't know. I said it. It said.
It's happened. It's been done. Hey, you hear that? It's been done. Happened.
I'm bringing it back. So look at these. Look at where these Symmetra turrets are. I don't know if you guys can see on the Twitch stream. I don't know where the camera is right now, but she's got them all the way up by the spawn. And that's just annoying. And it's smart too, because it'll build her ult. Some people might just walk by without shooting, but pretty funny to see them there. Maxudi
Yeah,
again.
the changes in Symmetra with the shield generator is really good on maps like this because you're not going to be going around looking for a teleporter or a generator, especially on these capture the objectives, because there's no incentive to go around behind their base and things like that.
No.
Often, so especially with a shield generator, just pop it in your base, let your team grab shields on their way over.
Zarya kidding me is they're kind of trickling in. Reaper and Symmetra are coming in now, but they're by themselves. They really need to wait for the rest of their team, because Bastions Batallion, they're all on the point. They're just gonna get picked off one by one. Maxudi's doing a really good job though. One player really standing out. He's going after the healers as Winston, and he's gotten Mercy a couple times, but he can't do it by himself. There's a Diva ult. Can he get anyone? No, they all hide behind the pillar. Doesn't get anyone.
She got a trap. She got a still trap, which is good.
Kevin KV with the road hoggle.
Diva, that Lucio ult just saved that Diva.
Yeah, that was good timing. I think maybe he thought more people were around and dying, but he at least saved one person.
You gotta love your Lucio ults, man. You gotta love them. They're always there when you need them.
They're 90% already. They've dominated this map.
They haven't really given him a chance to even get set up. A Widowmaker now.
No.
I guess they're just getting desperate, trying to take something out. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was just the last
That was
second
just
switch.
to
They
do.
knew that. They knew this one was over. Great job by the Battalion. I mean, they're dominant. All three maps, they've really been making a statement here.
It wasn't the Battalion, man.
That was the other one, wasn't it?
What? What was the other one?
Was Zarya kidding me with the win on that
Yeah.
round?
What are you
Come on,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
Alright,
jeez,
alright,
I am
can
wrong
we
team,
get a
sorry.
breathalyzer in here? Can we check him? This guy's drunk already.
The colors have it, so that's actually surprising because they were so dominant. I thought I knew what the hell I was talking about.
He's playing favorites. He loves Wet Grandpa, and everything's Wet Grandpa. Oh man, yeah, they won everything. They can win all maps.
They slapped
Don't breath
Battalion
anything.
so bad that I got the concussion from it all the way up here in the sky from my camera. But here we go, round two.
Thanks for jumping in there. I appreciate that though. Our fact checker,
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean,
Oh, it's good. You gotta have that.
Facts, so.
You gotta
My
have a
World
little
of
fact
Alternative
checker there
Facts,
sometimes.
Zarya kidding me has been dominated all night, and
Back to Bastion again. Bastion Reinhardt again. Seems to be working. No, actually. We
I
got,
don't see Bastion too much on control maps. That's it's kind of interesting to see if it's gonna work. I mean, it's worked every time so far since they've done it.
Yeah, they're not countering it. I'm surprised they didn't just stick with it the first time because they've not found a single person to counter it. He's barely moving. I mean, he'll move around every so often a little bit, but he's really not going at them to. They're not even going around behind him.
They've got this control point locked up pretty solidly. They've got the Wet Grandpa, not a Wet Grandpa, the Wet Grandpa. Posted up as Bastion, and they've got Maxudi who just jumped down, but he's been up top, raining down the soldier, and they're doing a ton of damage. That is a super
Problem is,
powered up Zarya.
where that Bastion keeps setting up, he's getting good positions with his team because every time the enemy comes in and tries to take on the bulk of them, he's just behind them or around them. He's there to get free shots at them and kind of burn them down fast.
He's a
And it's
pretty
worked.
good
It's
Bastion.
worked.
Are ready for deployment.
They're very mobile though. I'll give it to. I mean, they're moving around a lot. They're using the map. They're getting high. They're getting low. I mean, they're not just kind of staying in one place and letting them get, flank them because that's really the only way they're going to beat that Bastion is if they can get behind them.
Yeah.
There's
But
too much
it's kinda
size
easy
in
to do
front.
that on this
Reinhardt,
map.
Roadhog. It
There's
is.
a lot of
In general,
companies
though,
that
I
get
mean,
little
if you
control
get like a Genji or a Tracer, you can destroy Bastion so fast, especially with the increased damage to that jewel behind his head. It's like you could burn him down with one clip. But they just really haven't transitioned.
Both teams
I don't think
are
the
sitting on a
Junkrat's really a
couple
good
of
choice
ults
at it.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Junkrat's not enough burst damage to take any of their team out
Acknowledged.
with the heals and the size they have.
it's
It's just not
interesting.
gonna
We'll
happen.
see. It's not working out. I mean, it is working out for them. They're winning, but a Rampage.
I mean, enemy
with that
Junkrat and
Roadhog
Kevin
ult.
K.
They both have Junkrat. Wow.
Yeah.
Slim Thuggers goes down to Rampage's hook. The Wet Grandpa with another kill. I don't think I've seen the Wet Grandpa die more than 3 or 4 times this entire game. All 3 maps. This might
Step
be
right
it
there.
for him.
Oh,
he gets
he
around the
flipped around the
corner.
She
Oh,
telegraphed, man.
he
She
ran.
left it right in front of him.
He ran like there. He was a fat kid and there's cake around that corner.
It wasn't?
There might have been cake. I don't know. I would have ran.
Oh, here comes Junkrat, though.
There he
Couple
goes.
pot shots took him out.
Good job, Kevin KV, taking out that Bastion. Who's been a pain in the
Might be a little
ass.
late, though, because only one going down, and looks like Red is dropping a lot right now. Zarya kidding me.
Oh, there's the
There's a good
Zarya ult.
pushback, though. There you go.
Good ult
Roadhog's
there.
hanging around,
Didn't
though.
You didn't combo it with any other ults, but you don't always have to for it to be effective. You just gotta have teammates there dumping into them when they're stuck in the graviton surge. And Zarya Kiddin me is back on the point. They've got control of it. Let's see if they can hold it. Yeah, that Bastion. The Wet Grandpa, that was a nice try, but, if he's not going to set up out in the open, he's going to get shot in the face. Or his gun face, his robot face, whatever he has, he got shot.
I think the problem, too, is like with the Bastion is once you get found out, and once you get countered and they can get control of the area, it's harder and harder to get your own positioning back. Because now they're able to kind of settle in and watch it.
And Choka as Reinhardt busts through their little wall there like the friggin' Kool-Aid man. And he's chasing around Zarya. Who's gonna get the kill?
Heroes never die.
Wow. Good move by Choka. I think that's how you say it. But really, he sort of busted through the lines and chased Zarya down, swinging at her. Swing away, pony boy.
Join me if you will.
Junkrat, yeah, he gets smacked in the face. That was a nice try, but he was by himself, and
One last push. Looks
That's
like it
gonna-
doesn't mean they're going to get there in the end.
nah,
No.
they couldn't get in there.
Well,
Round 2, we're
tie
tied
back
up
up
at
again?
1-1.
Like a good third map right here.
For anyone who hasn't been watching,
This is the part that I
Battalion.
like. This next section.
Oh yeah, I think it is University. I don't know.
It's like a little pirate ship.
For anyone who's just
Does anyone know
started
what this
watching
is?
or missed the first one, Battalion is winning the
Get ready to move.
match. They've won the match 2-0. This is the 3rd game, and I think Zarya Kiddin me is really trying to make a statement here. They don't want to lose because losing sucks, and I don't think anyone wants to lose. But they definitely don't want to lose, be shut out because they'd be the first team that it would happen to, and that.
If you ain't first or last, so that's what they do.
Ain't first or last. I mean, there's also second, third, fourth. That's enough.
It's Bill Murray guarantee. This is
You're
definitely
about-
University, I think. Maybe not.
I'm not good with names, but I
Our
am
fact
good at
checker
acting
hasn't.
like I know
Our
what I'm
fact
talking
checker
about.
hasn't corrected us, so I'm pretty sure this is University. So
I
I
think
like
he's
this map.
embraced our alternative facts. Full of alternative facts.
I think it's a pretty cool kind of setup for a King of the Hill style map. Though I like it.
Kevin KV with a nice little double kill there.
They have every entrance covered. And
Yeah.
Farrah on one side, Reinhardt on the other. Roadhog just went down though. Looks like they're kind of falling though.
Zarya Kiddin's got it, but Reinhardt comes in from the side. Good move by Choka, taking out Slim Thuggas when he wasn't expecting it.
Maybe he's not able to hold the point though, and he's about to go down. Yeah.
No, not by himself.
Now they're
that's one
gonna
of the things
split up
about
a little more.
Reinhardt.
So
You know, you can charge in, you might get a
Like I
pick,
said.
but if you don't have a team there, you're not going to be able to capture it by yourself. Let's see if they're able to regroup a little bit. They're sort of all over the place. You've got
76 going behind for that. Oh, that Bastion better not see him. He'll pick him off.
Yep.
And the Roadhog got him.
Bastion's trying to set up. Bastion's setting up around the corner.
Maxudi now at the Bastion, so it looks like
So look at the Bastion. If Bastion gets set up there, he could probably get a kill or two. There goes one. Oh, and he got
he's gonna pick that
countered by
Mercy
the
off
Diva.
once she gets there. Yeah, you got her.
Look at about Kevin KV coming over the wall and blowing the exclusive up.
I used it on the Roadhog.
They're really
That Diva Zarya is a great combo too. And, so Bastion gets back up again.
Man, they're really sticking to the Bastion thing. They're really committed to this shtick they got going on, but it's working out for them. You know, they won the match. They've got the point right now again.
They're just not
and
changing. I don't know
Maxudi-
how they haven't changed something.
Maxidi's
One person to counter it. Like they haven't made any change whatsoever to get someone to counter it.
the best part about it, I think, is I've seen on all three maps a different person playing Bastion. So it's not
I know,
even
I was
like
saying,
one guy just
Maxidi's
really
now-
wants to play
yeah.
Bastion.
No, I think it was Wet Grandpa the first two, right?
Maybe,
And now it's Maxudi.
maybe it was, but
I think you just picked your favorites and we all gotta
fact
we all gotta
checkers
live with it.
here. It was
Oh, it's fact
Maxudi on
checkers.
Temple of Anubis.
okay. So my alternative facts say that it was Rhino Dog from three different people, but apparently
Don't pay me enough
reality
for
is
this.
different.
Dealing with this nonsense, made up nonsense.
Slim Thuggas.
Oh, nice ult by Farrah.
She only got one with it though.
Didn't get much out of it. That's the problem when you line up so low like that. I mean, you ideally want to be as high as you can, and sometimes you panic or you get closer to get contact
If you're gonna be
quicker,
low,
but
you
you're
at least
so
wanna be
exposed
behind
to
them.
everybody. Yeah, because I mean, you exposed by anyone can hit you at that point.
Maxudi comes in with his Bastion ult, but it looks like it's... Oh, never mind. Slim
Once they got
Thuggas
him
was
before
determined to
now.
make sure it wasn't a waste, volunteering himself to the cannon gods and taking one to the face.
Looks like Bastion's trying to get up top again. Looks like he's just
Yeah, I
trying
mean,
to
if he can-
delay them from getting up there. He's hanging out on the staircase in the back, I think just to prevent them from getting high ground, because at this
Hanzo
point he
ult.
knows they've got it settled.
Hanzo ult was...
76 trying to go
Just to
around, but
slow
he's
them down
definitely
a
going to be...
little
Yeah, he's a little bit cornered there. Better not get his mercy killed.
I think Diva needs to get in that room with his team. Wittycap is he's capturing it, but could end up being the last one alive in there.
Once that Bastion adjusts again, yeah, there he is. He's just gonna... That's a tough
Oh,
call.
no, that-
Okay. She got orange, she got pick off.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
Good ult. Kind of like.
She keeps the
Oh,
contestation
Reinhardt
going. I
uses
mean,
his ult.
if they can get that 76 in there with an ult, there it is. With the mercy buff. They might pick it up.
Here it goes.
Gotta keep those Junkrat bombs, keeping them out. Oh, they barely kept it alive. If this Junkrat picks people off,
Oh wow! I heard the ult, but I didn't see where it went.
it went down fast. It blew it up pretty quick.
Here we go. This is the last push.
They get that
Bastion
Reinhardt
somehow
down. I
manages
think
to
they're
get-
gonna be able to do it. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's
Maxudi
gonna
somehow
push back.
manages to get set up in the control point, and he
This
doesn't
is gonna
really
do it if they get
much
him down.
with it,
Yeah. Get the Roadhog down. It's gonna drop pretty quick.
but It gets the hook, but there's nothing. And another solid round by Zarya Kiddin me. Man, they're to winning 2-1 now. I think they really want this win. I know I wanted to win the other night out of spite, and spite is a hell of a motivator.
I'll show them.
Where we at? Back this
I'm
other one.
nothing
I like the
not
boat one.
spiteful.
I thought the boat one was University.
I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe, oh, you know what? They all might have a boat. We can get back and forth between them.
There's a lot of water.
Yeah. These are like flying boats. It's like magic boats. I don't think they would go on water.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
It's like a dry dock, I guess. I don't know.
So it's interesting to remember that Zarya Kiddin took this map. Sorry, not this map. This level. I don't know how you would break it down, but they won this the first time.
This match, this
so
game, this
you would
set.
think they would have some kind of advantage if Batallion doesn't change it up a little bit. They're not using Bastion, for better or worse. They seem to do pretty well when they do, but
With Sombra now, though. Sombra's update, I think, has made her so much more playable now. I mean, it doesn't, like
very
I
least
keep
it's made
saying
it
it, but like,
viable.
0.4 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but when you can hack that quick and have that little bit of a downtime between it, she's so
Looks
much
like-
more effective and so much more of an annoyance than before
I
when
don't know.
like nobody played her.
Did Choka DC, or was he just? It looks like he was just emoting at the top and he
He's
survived
bad.
someone attacking him. I don't know what that was. He was just kind of. Yeah, it looks like he emoted at the top. I thought he was disconnecting at first.
I mean, they're literally using every offensive character that the
Yeah,
game
we'll
has,
call it
so.
a. Someone just gave a good suggestion. We'll call it a sub map. This is the flying magic
love
boat
it.
sub map.
I'm taking credit for that. I don't know who said it, but Bill Murray
I
said it
already
first.
took credit for it. No,
Alright, but I said it first, though.
Never mind. Okay. Val Murphy said it first.
I mean, look at that, every single offensive character. It's not working though, so I think they might need to get at least a heal, like some kind of heals in there.
Look at Plan Choka at the top. I don't know what camera angle the Twitch stream's on, but he is just standing up top, emoting. You may say.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not gonna
gloating, but-
play though, it's kind of like taking
Yeah,
out the spirit
maybe
of the
they're-
game though. I mean, he's just waving and not really playing. I don't know why.
I mean, it's to his own fault though. I mean, it's gonna hurt their team if they lose a tiebreaker because they gave up this map because he was emoting at the top.
Yeah, for sure.
And in fact, I almost hope that happens now because I don't know him. He's
Well, I mean,
probably a really nice guy,
you can
but-
contest it up there, so I think he's just
You're
trying to
being a
contest
jerk
it.
then.
No, I think he's trying to contest it. You can contest it up top. So I mean, that's all I
Yeah.
can think of. He's just trying to like be there.
Sure, his
They don't
team would
know
help.
he's up
He
there.
would wish he was like shooting people that with him.
Yeah.
But they got it, so who
No,
knows?
I
What do
agree.
know? Alternative facts. Hashtag alternative facts.
You're right. What do we know? We don't know anything.
And they've got the point now. They've let's see if Zarya Kiddin can regroup. They're split up right now. They've got two guys. It's like someone's about to get picked. Looks wrong actually. Zarya has just killed Tracer.
Looks like Woody's trying to solo this Reaper right now. And he is.
That res could be key.
Oh, it was a wasted ult though in that room.
Oh no, that may have been a mistake.
Yeah,
Fat thumb
I think
slipped
he
onto
had a
the Y
feel.
button a couple times in my
I hope
lifetime.
so. Don't know, pick back. See, I don't know how effective it is. I mean, like you're gonna have a lot of firepower and all, but so do they.
Tracer's in on the point, poking a little bit.
Down goes Soldier. If that Sombra gets a hack on that Zarya, she's toast. Yeah.
Zarya was spinning in circles trying to survive the Tracer. Max City did a really good job of taking him down. Slim Thuggas takes her down though. It's a nice crit kill. Double kill, I think.
They don't notice 76 in the corner contest. Oh, yeah, they do. Now they do.
Good old.
Oh, they saw him.
Apparently. He didn't have to see him.
Sombra coming in. She's just, they're just running in. They're not really having any kind of like strategy to get in there.
So this
Which
is
is one
this
at a
is the
time,
third,
actually, even.
This is the third game Battalions have already locked up the match, and this is for some might say pride, but it's also got implications with the league because these points count for tiebreakers as well. So it's not just pride that they're playing for here.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it,
Out
I
of
mean,
this
like
match.
losing 2-1 isn't really that detrimental to your rankings. I mean, getting the point is a lot more important. Better than getting shut out. So
Oh, definitely,
I
especially
mean, you
with
don't
how
want
the
to
point
you don't want to
structure
just give
works.
up and lay down. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it'd be different if it was like a scoring just based off the best out of 3, but
Yeah,
getting the extra
a
one
win
point is
technically
important.
isn't a win. You know, each of these is like it's a game in itself, and they're gonna add up at the end and be important.
Exactly.
And Choka tries to use his ult, not great timing. It was a good attempt though. I mean, that room's tight quarters were.
Oh, but Sombra with the big
Reaper.
hack. See who she can get with it. That always hurts Zarya so much. It's the most
Yeah.
helpless shield.
and Zarya Kiddin's
Hey,
trying to
Junker
lock up
can't
Maxudi.
find somebody with it.
Maxudi's going to try to get back in the point, and he's Tracer, so he can stay alive for a while for his team to get up. But Wet Grandpa, the Wet Grandpa,
It's like
got
once
one
they get
and
that
got taken
Tracer
out,
down, it's gonna drop.
and that may lock it up.
He was gonna do it. Wait, McCree here. One last push. Genji now.
Trying to block those laser beams, doing everything he can to stay alive. Oh, and
There it
he
is.
drops. So Zarya Kiddin takes the third match, or third round. So that's Batallion wins 2-1, but Zarya Kiddin makes a statement at the end and pulls out a win. So you know, that's good job by them, sort of getting it together. Especially since it's early. It's only week 1. Yeah.
Just getting them charges, man. Just getting them charges.
Nice little play of the game. Love it, Zarya. That was another. That's three. I'm sorry, not 3. How many matches have we had so far? That's
4.
4.
Yeah, that's 4, I think. I mean, let me check my stats real quick.
I believe that's 4 2-1 matches in a row.
That's the voice in my
And,
head.
Like we started talking, we sort of talked about it before. Just a reminder, like it's not just a flat win; it's points for and points against. So that means there a lot of teams so far are still really close in this week 1 of the X League.
It's really the
Good
first,
job by
the
both
first
teams.
week. There's so much time left.
Yeah.
So.
And if we're going by alternative facts, Zarya Kiddin won. Good job, Zarya Kiddin. You'll probably be getting like a congratulation letter in the mail from Mayor Trump. That's a little of my own alternative facts there.